This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Councilman Joe, and you're listening to EdMoneyLive.com, the wildest show on internet radio.
Hi.
Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is at the moment EdMoneyLive.com. But
It's going to be changing.
I meet with another guy next week, and I'm hoping to change it. I won't say what it is yet, but it'll
Suck my balls at suckmyballs.com. That's not it?
It's
Real close?
close.
Okay.
Well, audience members, you can go to anywhere you get your media devices. Just
Google. Ed sucks my balls.
Don't Google that, but any of the media things, and you type in Late Night with Ed Money, you'll be able to get the show. You'll always listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over there is CPAP.
I'm sitting here without my friend.
The only one left. And dude, there's a bunch of candy in the fridge too that you. I know.
That's all right.
There's
I'm good.
more.
I'm good right now.
And
I'm fat right now.
And since he's the only one, it's me and CPAP Chuck. We still have a special guest, the lovely Beck here.
Beck Nick.
She was on before, and
Hello.
I'm sure that many of the people enjoy hearing. Now that you can put names and faces together, because before they could only hear your voice.
And now they can see you.
Do you know what you got to do? You got to do a promo. You know how I've been adding in the promos of people that are saying that? You're gonna have to do one for me. She could do that. I can clip it while you're gassy do a promo.
Let's get on with this show.
I'll have you come over and do a promo. Anyways, audience members, thanks for all the things you do. We're going to be leaving you with Nefex. It's the song "This Is Our Calling." I like it. It's a cross between Eminem and like Drake. So I liked it. It was a good song.
Drake and M.
Drake and M. So check it out. All the things we mentioned, all the places, blah, 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 blah. So thank you again, audience members. And tell 2 friends. It makes a difference.
It
tell
sure
2
does.
friends. Like, share, subscribe. That's all I ever ask for you to do.
And if you want to see us, go on to YouTube, BitChute, blah, blah, blah. And if you want to listen to us, any place you can download a podcast.
Absolutely. And
so there you have it.
I'm finding out more and more when I Google the show, how many places are picking it up, which is a good thing.
And if you're watching us, support our sponsors like Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant,
Yum.
Muscle vodka.
Yes, and let them know. I got to get a hold of her and let them know
that you heard about
that
it
you
from
heard
us.
About 'em. Yes, and I'm probably going to miss the show this weekend. I'm just not. I don't know if I'll go. I got to do that thing.
I got a thing happening.
Well, I got that garage that I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
Collins Garage,
Okay.
and there's a scare thing happening at the Palace.
Oh yeah, there's a double feature and a whole little horror movie merch thing happening at the Lorraine Palace on Broadway and Lorraine.
And
Like
our friend
old movies or new movies?
old, and they have just little booths. Of
yeah,
stuff
but
there.
they sell merch and whatnot.
Yeah.
It'll be a cool thing if you're into that.
If you're into that, it's too late by the time you're listening to this. It's over.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Anyhow, and who also was there is the Edwards twins. So I talked to Anthony and wished him well, and I don't know if I'll be able. It's on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
I know I got to do the garage. I should be done Saturday, but who knows? But anyways,
anyhow,
so yeah,
hopefully
so check
you
out
can
all
make
this
it
stuff.
because they'd love to see you.
There's things that we talk about all before the subjects that we normally do. That sometimes before the mics come on, I write down for you guys out there in the audience, and one of which is first of all, I did his dishwasher, and we put in together your.
Did we talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that isn't what I was going to talk about. Is so what we were just talking about a second ago. His dishwasher that we put in is a Maytag.
Yeah,
and it's stainless steel.
Yeah.
And they're super goddamn quiet.
Dude, you can't even hear it run. It's crazy compared to our old one. Our old one sounded like a car was doing laps in our kitchen. Is it done yet? Can't you hear it? It used to put me to sleep at night.
It
was loud.
It was like ocean.
It was like 100 decibels. It was so loud. It was ridiculous.
Now, I wanted to ask you this too.
But it lasted 20 years.
It did.
That's why I went with another Maytag in hopes.
Right. Yes.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Now you went with stainless steel.
Yeah.
Which is funny because when we installed it, she was downstairs and we were wondering if it was running, and she's like, "Yes, I can hear the water." Running it, and we didn't believe it.
I was pooping in the garbage disposal at the same time, so we had to make sure.
So we put it in, and I was telling Chuck, for the audience out there, those things and I remember the manual. I don't remember the exact number. I want to say between 150 and 170.
God, I'm glad he read the manual because I sure as fuck didn't.
Right.
I'm like, where do you turn it on and where do I put the soap?
Right.
That's all I need to know.
But here's the thing that she mentioned the plastics in there. Dude, that's the worst thing when you get, like, say there's a perfect lunch container that you use.
Your favorite one.
Your favorite one.
Fits your bread perfect.
Yeah, if it's
seals. It's awesome. You're going to take that thing till retirement.
Tell me that's not the worst goddamn thing when you get a Tupperware that you love, and then you put something like a soup.
And it falls through the rack.
We just had to get rid of the best big plastic Tupperware bowl.
It was supposed to be clear, but with all the spaghetti sauce, it was orange. It was Cheeto orange.
It was like my salad bowl because I make enormous salads.
How big of a salad?
Dude, she will eat like a whole head of lettuce in a salad.
You're not supposed to. It isn't too much iron or something in there.
She can't have too much iron with her. She's anemic.
I tend to run anemic a little, yeah.
So but what did it do? Did you put it on the bottom rack and it warped?
No, but
that's the
I do find it odd that it broke right after. This is me stroking my beard that I don't have.
Looking at Chuck over here.
Because I was eating.
Wait, it was a plastic?
Yeah.
How did it break in the dishwasher?
It didn't break. It cracked. Well, we don't know if it was a dishwasher or.
I was eating salad. And I you're trying to stab a tomato, trying to stab a.
Yes.
And I hit the bottom and I heard snap and I was like, it usually doesn't sound like that.
Was it your fork?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Sometimes the forks break. Not steel, but
I was like, we have metal forks at our house.
Yeah.
We don't have our Wendy's finest china here. I got that thing that looks like a spoon and a fork at the same time, and that dull ass knife.
Right, the spork I always got at Taco Bell.
Well, that's to get all the stuff because you want to get the taco sauce with it.
You got to get four of them, so you get a whole set. You know what I mean?
Collect all four.
So you reach. What did it do? It snapped the bowl.
I heard a crack noise, and I was like, "That's higher pitched than usually."
Than a carrot, yeah.
Then what? Yeah. So I'm like, I didn't think anything about it. Went through the dishwasher, and then I had something
spaghetti sauce,
and I picked it up to move it, and I was like, And I had it.
Was it right at where the copyright
nipple is?
Probably, yeah. I couldn't tell which way, but it was enough to where it
was. Just dripping, and you're like, I'll get away with it.
No, I went to pick it up, and it was sitting on a paper towel, and the paper towel had more where the
it was spotting,
and then a thin line all at the edge that hit the counter. So it was
There was a lot going on.
But progressive leak.
Was it the perfect size if you made soups or you made it?
Yes, it was a perfect.
All your leftovers that were bit like spaghetti noodles, sauce. Yeah. So it was.
I love those.
I lost a big. The big mixing bowls you get, like the big, the medium, and the small.
Yes. Set.
Not plastic though. Yeah.
The glass one.
This was bigger than the big glass bowl.
Oh God!
So it was a perfect.
Her salads are huge.
You must. Do you know what? It's funny.
I don't fill up the salad bowl. There is a lot in there, but I like it because then I can really mix it up and it's not flinging everywhere.
Do you eat out of it, or do you?
I eat right out of it.
Yeah, it's multi-purpose. It stores food and it's a dinner plate for her. It's a feed bag.
It's romaine lettuce. Little cherry grape tomatoes.
Okay, those are good. Yeah.
And then some croutons. I don't even put cheese in it anymore.
Except don't get them from Monk. They're very spicy. They're
very spongy.
And I have some honey roasted maple turkey.
Oh, that's in it? Or you buy it? Or do you buy the lunch meat and just chop it?
I just tear it up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then it has the Good Seasons Italian that you make yourself with.
What's that?
It's a powdered thing, and you add the oil
like the ranch.
That's it.
You can do the ranch.
Yeah.
See, I could never make it right. Do you know what? Here's a good example.
How can you not make it right?
It does. Okay. Have you? When I go to especially when I go to like an Italian place or whatever, I always get ranch dressing. Their ranch dressing does not taste
like the ranch dressing you get at a grocery store.
Goddamn no. And in fact, every time I've gone, I bought Thousand Island, I bought Kettling,
Newman's, whatever.
All of them.
Yeah.
And they never taste like and I even ask them, I say, hey, like say we go to Silent Al's over there. Yeah. I'll say, hey, what type of, do you guys mix in sour cream? Do you do something? Yeah. She says, no, we just get it from Cisco and it comes here. So I'm like,
maybe you should go to Cisco.
I was thinking of buying it from Gordon Food Service.
Oh yeah, you probably could.
But you get those industrial grade.
Well, that's what you get from Cisco.
Yeah, some places they'll give you the Marzetti packs.
Oh yeah, you could get the packets.
Yeah.
I bet you they have those at Gordon Food Service.
Is that
so? You'd have 1,000 packets.
I mean, it's Marzetti's. Just buy Marzetti's in the bottle.
So what do you do? Do you just keep a bottle from before and you just pour it in and mix it?
You can actually buy a salad dressing bottle and make your salad dressing in it.
Oh, do you? Is that what you do?
Well, yeah, you can buy the what's it called? The
Hidden Valley
Cruet. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anyway,
like a carafe.
But for salad dressing.
But for salad dressings.
Well,
and croutons.
That's not what it's called, but
anyhow.
Anyway, yeah.
Nobody needs the specifics, Brainiac.
Shut up. Can you tell we're married? Shut up.
Get out with the boring ass story.
Fuck off, Chuck.
But that's the thing. Is that the thing with salads, it never tastes the same. Like I like also
the 3-topping salad from Old Town.
Yes,
God,
that was great.
So good, wasn't it? And the pizza cheese. For some reason, you buy mozzarella. It doesn't taste like that either.
You got to get Sargentos.
Yeah, is made with the milk and
yeah, not Kraft. No offense, Kraft.
Does it still have like hay in it?
No, the Sargentos is good.
Really? That's the one.
And if you can't find that, then find the mozzarella that has the Philadelphia cream cheese in it. It's a Kraft bag, but it says Philadelphia on it. It's really creamy.
There's a world of difference. I didn't know that. See, Monk.
Dad, you're pissing me off.
The Monk is the one who told me never buy. Was it? I think it was Monk.
Kraft Parmesan.
No,
it's got sawdust.
A lot of Parmesans do. Not we're beating up Kraft, aren't we?
Do they?
We talked about this on the show.
No,
we looked it up.
I thought you were making fun of me.
No, it really does
have sawdust in it
as a binder.
Mm-hmm.
Sawdust.
No dust.
Like there's a lumber mill next to the Kraft.
They just get the floor sweepings. No, it's some kind of.
It could be like 1%. I have no idea.
Oh, they called not fiber, cellulose.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just it's when they're making wood pellets and they just
they're like, that one broke. Put it in the Kraft.
That's the thing. All the stuff, foods when you go to the restaurant, same thing. I like the red French. It's not the orange. I like the red.
Catalina. But you know what? I one-upped it. I switched to cowboy salad dressing.
What the hell is
Western.
It's Western Cowboy something salad dressing.
Never heard of that.
It's like
I hadn't
Catalina with a little kick.
No way. It's called cowboy salad?
I got it at the drug marts. And you're there all the time, so you should be able to get it.
Was it in the cheap one? Because they got the like
It's $2.99. It's in the salad dressing aisle.
Called Cowboy?
Called Cowboy. Just not Catalina, just Cowboy.
See, I wondered because I want to say Monk.
It said Western.
It's a
Did
Cowboy.
it?
I thought it said Cowboy.
No.
Is it red?
I threw out
Yeah.
I threw out the bottle today. It's Western.
She was
Well, I will
mad
dig
at
it
you.
out and make a picture. Take a picture. Anyhow,
Yes, Monk told me never buy any of the food products that are like in containers, like
the mac
bologna.
and cheese, or you're talking
Yes.
about the prepackaged ones like
yes,
the bologna.
yes. He said it has earthworms.
Earthworm
in
bait.
it. Is that real?
Earthworm bait's a thing. It's worms.
Is it for a thing for me? Or is it
I
a
mean,
real,
if you're into that, I mean,
real thing.
you might like that lab grown meat,
See, here's the difference.
which is creepy.
Oh, yeah.
He
I don't
intentionally
know about
screws
that.
with me, and I never know if he's telling me the truth or not. I don't
Listen, I have a degree in nothing. If you believe me, that's your own fault.
Degree in bullshit.
know. Right? You never.
I should have been a politician.
Does he do that to you at home? So that's the thing. I never know. So that
just that good.
That's the thing. It really bothers me going to the restaurant and you get stuff and you're like, God, this is really good. I want to go get it, and it's not the
Or
goddamn
if you try like
same.
making your own ham and cheese omelet at home, you could do everything they do,
Yes.
but for some reason,
It's
it's
not,
not
the
the
same.
same.
Is it because someone else made it for you? And
Maybe. I think
that's
that's part of
why.
it.
You know what I mean? Like when you go get a club sandwich, I can make the
I
some.
love turkey clubs.
And for some reason, their
They're
bread
good.
their bread tastes different. I could buy a Kaiser, or not a is it Kaiser roll? Is that the right thing, or am I thinking
That's not a club.
what's
Clubs usually.
toast?
Yeah.
Texas toast.
Texas toast. That's the word I was
Well,
looking
not
for.
necessarily.
Well,
Texas
yeah, but mostly it is.
toast. Texas toast. That's
Mostly.
what I was thinking.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
You mostly eat it at night.
Mostly.
Dude, I had last night. Have you ever had late night cravings? This isn't on there, but I'll get
Yeah,
to it.
when I used to stay up late before I have to get up
Oh,
at
wait.
3:20 in the
Right,
morning.
this will
every
go
morning.
into cooking. I got
Yeah.
to finish with this dishwasher. We did his dishwasher, and it gets you guys out there. It gets so goddamn hot. This will connect to it because
Okay.
that you say you said she mentioned cooking in a dishwasher.
I was gonna make like beef vegetable soup in it because it gets so hot. I was just gonna throw everything in there and just let it go, and then I was gonna unhook the drain and just let it drain out into my bowl. There's hunks of beef and cabbage and shit coming out. I think there's a carrot clogging the tube.
I went. There's something about beef stew too.
I love beef
Love
vegetable
it.
soup.
He makes the best beef vegetable soup.
I deny that claim.
Oh.
I make it better.
You might.
Do you use barley?
I do not.
I wish you would. I
No,
love barley.
I
Fuck
don't.
barley.
You mean like the little barley things, or like the
No, the whole tree. The barley tree. I think you two made a song about it.
You know, it takes forever to cook.
the barley tree.
Was it Jacob Barley, the bad guy in Christmas Carol?
No, it's chicken barley. Might have been. That's right.
He had a mouthful of uncooked barley.
He's part of the lollipop guild.
You couldn't understand him.
That's right. They already thought he was stroking out.
In his treasure chest, it wasn't coins; it was barley.
It's barley. Oh, that's funny. No, I don't put barley. That barley has a weird. That reminds
Barley's
me
good.
of
But it sucks up all the
lentils.
juice. You gotta have it.
A little
You gotta
bit
change
like
your
lentils.
recipe a lot because it'll suck all the moisture.
yeah, but that you don't
Gotta have
want
extra.
that.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's hard to
I almost like
Add in.
barley, or not the barley, beef stew to be thick, not a watery.
Then you would like the soup I make
Yeah, I make it thicker
because I call
it's
it
like
stoop.
a gravy.
I call it stoop because
Yeah,
it's
stew
not
and
soup
it's
and
pretty
it's not
runny.
soup.
No.
Well, the
It's
juice is,
definitely
but
more
there's a
soup.
lot of shit in it.
Because I like using butter bread with the thing.
I put a pat of butter in my soup.
Stop it.
I don't understand why arteries are clogging.
God, it's so good.
Look at the
Every
On the beef,
plate
you
of
put
my
it-
soup
you
comes
put it
with
right where
a
the- right where
Wait a
set of
second.
Right where the
paddles.
beef chunks. Do you
Stop
like
what
butter
you
on
just
steak?
said. Are
Do you
you
like
serious?
butter on steak?
Yes, but
It's the same principle. You
No,
put it
it's
over the
not.
meat. Oh, yes, it is. It makes it so
it is
good and
no way in hell the
rich.
same principle. It makes it rich, all right.
Did you ever put a scoop of mashed potatoes in your bowl, then put the soup over it? Mm-hmm. Fucking amazing.
Yes. Now I've done that. I've also
He does that with,
Chicken noodle soup.
yeah, he puts potatoes in his chicken noodle soup. Like, not to cook,
yeah, no, yeah,
like
yeah.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Put a scoop
Yeah.
of mashed potatoes in your bowl, then put the soup over it.
Yeah,
So it's almost like chicken and dumpling
No,
soup.
he sits there and he takes a dip of mashed potato.
do you just
some
have
soup,
tons of mashed potatoes sitting
takes a
around?
dip of mashed
I-
potatoes,
I love
spoon of soup.
those Bob Evans
Yes.
Those are
pre-cooked.
good.
Yes. Do you like the there's a couple.
Yeah, I don't like.
I like the red skin ones.
Those are
Yes.
the best.
Those are great. Or
My
the
fave.
garlic ones are good.
It's too much. I like garlic, but it's too salty or something.
Do you know that's a big, huge misnomer? That is one of the.
I'm not saying garlic is salty. I'm saying the garlic potatoes they have in there
No,
are salty.
I get that. They say that, you know how they said we're not supposed to use a lot of salt and stuff in it? Do you know that's a huge misnomer? I just found that out as a medical fact that they've been lying to us all these years. I think the people at Morton might be.
They're son of a bitch.
Because what happens.
Crank up the presses.
Well, then why do they make you cut back salt when you're having heart issues in your heart?
And guess what they want to do?
stuff gets a
Prescribe you
little better.
goddamn medicine. That's what they want to do. Here's the thing.
Wait.
Right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying, what if you have like they're like, if you cut back on salt and stuff and they're not prescribing you medication, it works.
On those rare occasions you can
I
be
was on
correct.
Twitter and I read that if you eat salt, you'll never have a heart attack. I'm Ed Buddy. You heard it here live.
In fact, extra salt's better.
I'm not saying extra. Everything is moderation. Everything except for sex. I think there's I'm
Except
full
for
out.
Ed, because he doesn't get it.
I'm in full out sex mode.
I'm
a crier.
You're in
during
heat.
sex.
Ed's in heat.
I walk around now.
Lift your butt up by your mom.
Ew. What's wrong?
About it right on so many levels.
So-
right. No, is that they said what it is you need salt in your gut so that it can make
Oh, I know you need salt.
the acid. So
That's
that,
for sure.
The reason people get acid reflux is their gut is off, right?
Then I'm all good.
Yeah, you get acid reflux is because your gut health is off, and that you need to salt in there to make the stomach acidic. You know,
interesting.
But you don't want it too much. There's a weird balance. You know, you don't want too much.
And we don't know that. It's hit and miss. You're going to have a heart attack? You can be good.
Just like, remember the old days when the guys would drink, you'd always watch them drinking buttermilk when they had
Oh,
ulcer.
yeah.
Isn't that the worst?
Can you imagine how thick that would have been?
But I get where it sounds like it should
Coat your throat?
work and help.
It makes no. Don't you put buttermilk in ice cream?
You put buttermilk
Yeah.
in cheesecake, don't you?
Yeah.
You put buttermilk in fried chicken.
Yeah, you do. Yes, she probably puts butter in there. Do you put butter in everything?
She
No,
puts butter on a lot of
No.
shit.
not like I used to.
Oh.
No, I've seriously
You're worried about the salt, but you're throwing. You're like, what
only
was,
with when he makes beef vegetable soup. So
And
that's
steaks
3 days. No, I don't butter my steak.
and hamburgers,
I don't butter my hamburger. What the hell?
Look at him laughing at.
pancakes.
I've cut back on
I
red
put
meat.
it on
in
pancakes.
fact.
God damn, I put butter on pancakes.
I love me some good
Dude,
pancakes.
dude.
Wait, are you waffle or pancake?
Waffle.
Fresh, a homemade waffle or a homemade pancake? That's a tough call. I'll do either.
That right.
Well, yeah, but waffle's my favorite.
See, you have a
pancake gets too soggy.
We make our waffles on our Pizzelle maker.
Of
long as it
all the
works.
shit ass appliances down here, you don't have a waffle iron?
I don't.
You mean to tell me you have 20 fucking coffee pots and toaster ovens and not a single $9 waffle iron?
I don't think we do.
Yeah, show me a waffle iron.
I
It's
don't.
$9.
I don't have a waffle iron. I think we only have a Pizzelle maker, and because my mom for Christmas.
Then you don't have pancakes or waffles. You have pizzelles.
we have
Can't you flip the plates over? and make waffles? Usually there's waffle on the other side.
We've never done that. There could be. You could be very accurate in that. The
Check
metal
it
plates.
out.
Yeah, you're gonna have
usually
to.
Wouldn't that be something? You've been using it all that
Most
time.
of the time, the
Fucking
plates,
35 years. With
yeah, the plates flip over a lot of times, and there'll be
Really?
a waffle maker on the other side. True story.
Do you know what else?
I want you to find out now. I'm invested.
Pause the
I
show
wanna
and go
know.
find out.
She's gonna go. God damn! Chuck's $9 waffle maker does do this.
Pause the show and go find out.
You want me to go look?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll pause. I'll go
Yeah.
We're pausing. Bye. Hi, we're back. That was fast.
I actually went and got look how old this
Wow,
is.
I'm looking at how dirty it is.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Well, it's way old. I mean, we didn't.
It's way dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's dirt. Anybody want a waffle from? Oh, God.
This see the pizzelles. I think this takes the plate. We're gonna do this live. Let's see. Son of a bitch!
Yes! I was right.
Son of a
I'm
Look
the
how clean it is.
luckiest boy.
Look how
in the
clean it
world.
is. Look how clean it is. We've never, in 35 years, never done that size.
Yeah, you guys have any more questions you'd like to
Why
ask
don't you
me?
leave it flipped over, and that way you'll
Oh my God.
be a nice
dude.
reminder.
Yes.
Of the time we spent together here at.
Yeah. No, we've got it goes in that clip. There you go.
And look at the top one. It's got a flip too. The top one will flip also, Ed. They're not just going to give you one. You moron.
They, dude, I'm telling you.
I am the greatest podcaster ever. I love the fact.
What's the white?
Jizz
What is
from the
that?
30s.
Does it wipe off?
It's for their spider eggs.
Yeah, it does.
Holy hell, look what you got. I can't wait for you to tell your mom.
She'll probably like, yeah, I knew that, and I'm like,
No, she did, because those things have never been used on that side.
Then why haven't we ever used? I don't even know where the cord's at. I gotta find a cord up there. I just grabbed
Those
this
things are
up.
a dime a dozen.
Yeah, I just can't believe that. Son of 35 years we've had that goddamn thing doing it. Nothing but goddamn pizzelles out of that. I'll clean it up later.
You had to waste a lot of batter doing that.
Who is the greatest, smartest person
Were
ever?
you able to go like, and that's it? Like, that's all you could put in there.
You can put the lid down for
Just a
0.4
little-
seconds. They were the thinnest pancakes ever.
It was. I love.
They called them like crisp cakes.
And
They were like the potato chips of the pancake world.
They made their own waffle cones. They rolled them.
They were look at him.
The thinnest sugar cones in the world.
Yeah, that's right. My mom did for Christmas. She would always make, which I hated. She would make the normal pizzelles,
I
which
like
I
pizzelles,
love.
yeah.
But she would make those anise ones. She
I'll eat
hated
those.
No,
I'll eat the
no.
You like the vanilla, not the
Yes.
anise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who in your right
I'll
mind
eat
likes those
those.
anise? Do you?
I'll eat
His
'em.
dad. Your dad likes those.
Yeah, I'll eat them.
Isn't it like a black licorice taste?
It is,
Oh,
but it's not.
it's horrible.
I like it. But I do prefer a vanilla one over the.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't mind black licorice, but I don't like licorice flavored stuff. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it, but
Kind of
I wouldn't
mental
turn it
patient
down.
are you that you like the little black licorice that when you eat it, it's
It's like two little bicycle tubes that you nipped, pinch the ends.
They
side
bite
by
the
side.
stems, your bicycle stems.
Yep.
I just want everybody to
about
know that I
that
told
tough,
Ed
You just
something he did not. A fun fact.
I'll be 56 in 3 weeks. I'll be 56.
You were today years old when you found out.
I was this year's old, 55 in 3/4, and just found out that this goddamn thing we've been using to make pizzelles at Christmas time, we could have been eating waffles.
Pizzelle, they're going to be pizzelle batter in waffle form. You're going to break all your teeth out. Merry Christmas, Bob.
I'm all gumming them.
God bless us. One and all.
Oh, dude, that's funny because God damn it. I wish I would have known this. I brought this to show you
Yeah, what
too.
is that?
While I was up, I went and grabbed that.
It's show and tell.
Yeah. What do you got going on here, Ed?
See, I also love I have a George Foreman grill. We used to use
We
that.
have one. We used to use it, but we don't.
Right.
I don't think we have it anymore.
We
We
used
don't
it
have it anymore then.
when my dad would
Put his wiener in it. Grilled wieners, honey. Grilled wieners.
See anything you like?
Cooked on all sides.
Right. Cooked it. No, she got it because, when
The health craze.
Health, just like woks. Remember?
I love woks.
Do you remember when everybody and their
Well,
brother
yeah, but
went
that
and bought
wasn't
a
for
wok?
health. That was for making Asian cuisine.
Yes, stir fries. Everybody
Yeah.
was eating stir fries.
I
for
love
whatever,
stir
for whatever.
fry.
Do you? I mean,
I
He
love
does.
stir fry.
do you make your own? I mean,
I don't. It's easier for me to go and beep, boop, boop, beep, boop,
Dude,
beep, beep.
it's not a joke. It's so, and you get all the veg, you get everything done.
Yeah.
It's lickety
Even those
split.
little shitty baby corns that nobody eats.
right.
You just shove them to the side.
So when my dad didn't feel like, we first of all at our old house, we had a natural gas grill.
yeah.
Like outside, he
Yeah.
ran a gas line out there, and
I
they
get it.
actually had gas. And so my dad enjoyed it to a point. And then as he got older, he didn't like grilling, so he didn't like going to. And he just was a
Who
terrible.
doesn't like grilling?
My dad was terrible at it. He
Oh.
was not a good griller. There's a learning curve to being a good griller. There really is.
There is. I'll give you that. You don't just jump on it.
You gotta go by the temperature.
Who does that? Do you?
Absolutely, go by
Dude,
the
I'll make you
temperature.
the best steak you'll ever eat.
I don't.
I guarantee
I'll
you.
buy and bring it over, but I
I
don't.
guarantee you, I will make you the best steak
I
you'll ever eat.
guarantee. No,
When we do my door,
If you get a good piece of meat.
yeah, when we do my door,
Sometimes we
I
get
will
duds.
grill some steaks for us.
do you? Okay. Well, I mean, I'll probably pitch in or
no, you
something,
won't,
but
because
but
you're helping me do my
that's
door.
no big deal. But on yours, is it a little bit of it because it's all consistent heat on that? For the audience, he has a Traeger grill.
I have a pellet grill.
pellet
It's a
grill.
wood pellet grill.
Yeah. Now,
I've had it since like 07, and it's still going strong because it's 2023.
and I just saw when I was over at Collins, he's
He's got a
got
pit boss.
Pit Boss.
His
yeah.
is probably all dusty though, Colin, because you don't grill ever.
He's a busy kid.
Ever.
He's one. No, well, all things. It was in the garage, and where I'm going to do is garage.
Yeah, you
shop
probably
for
had
him.
to move stuff off it.
We're going to. No, yeah. Yeah. I even asked, I go, if you got that, if you're not using it, I'll buy it off you, because it's perfect size.
Yeah.
It's got super heavy grill and everything. But his, I could see it's a consistent temperature because it's small enough. Yours is bigger.
Well, it's not bigger than his.
Yeah, you
Is it
do.
really?
Yeah, yours is much bigger. I would almost say double, almost a double size of his.
No, because he'd only be able to cook like one burger on his.
You could cook 2 steaks that are decent size side by side on his, and it'd be close.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's why he and I talked
Well,
about it.
those are round, right? Also,
No, it's like just like mine.
Well, it's a barrel shaped, but
I thought they were.
no,
I'm thinking of the egg.
You're thinking of the green egg.
yeah.
Anyhow,
Anyway, so I, about even temperature with his, because you're so close to the flame. Yours, I would think, but you said it stays even temperature all the way.
Yeah, it's got a thermometer thing in it, so
Yeah.
it knows when to feed more pellets.
Well, I don't use thermometer when
But you got to remember, with a pellet grill, the temperature is going to vary because it's feeding pellets in and slowing the feed down. It's an auger fed thing.
Yes.
So the temperature will go up a little bit, down a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. See,
But I use a meat thermometer when cooking steaks and whatnot.
really,
I use it when I bake stuff in the kitchen
do you?
for like meats. Yeah, not like
I use it in hams, turkeys.
brownies.
I think I've done it enough. I just eyeball it, and
You know,
it's
I'm
a bit.
telling
It's
you.
a world of difference.
Because you'll be consistent.
Well, plus though, we didn't realize we were overcooking our chicken until we started going. At first, we're like, "Oh my god, is this safe? Is this? It's so juicy."
Because I got food poisoning once, like bad food poisoning, so
Yeah.
I'm paranoid of.
well, my mom. See, here's the weird thing. Growing up since my mom came from the orphanage,
Oh, she used to eat like raw chickens with the feathers still on. And turtles. A lot of turtles. They're probably in the chicken coop. I heard turtles like to eat chickens. I read it on a blog.
on Twitter.
I read it on the internet by where you get all your information.
Bet you a snapping turtle would if it could
Yeah.
catch a chicken.
I'm sure.
Snapping turtle. First, you shouldn't eat. Do you eat snap? I don't know, but
People
it's
make turtle soup out of
turtle
snapping turtles.
soup.
My brother almost got his face taken off by a snapping turtle when he was young.
Those things, their necks stretch like a foot and a half.
Yeah, they are no joke, and they got a beak on them.
Yeah, but how big was the turtle to go for his face? Most of
10 foot tall if it was 100.
He was I'm guessing he was probably 11.
Okay,
and-
he was a toddler. Then
Yeah,
small.
he was not. He was not. You know,
Toddler?
Well,
11 years old?
was he?
Was he wearing a onesie at 11?
And my dad took us fishing at one of the like Metro Parks, something, I don't know.
You dangling him as bait?
No, but
put him on a hook.
we got a picture of it. He was picking it up like this, the front, and he was like this, and it was like whoosh.
That's why. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. You're always supposed to do opposite.
He was
Or
like,
never let
"Woo."
him. And they got claws too. They got
Yeah,
they'll
they got big ass
scratch the
claws.
sh-
But it
They
was-
have
I
claws
think
like grizzly bears.
I think he was like this big. I
filled
mean, it
with
was decent.
bacteria. Yeah, they'll have claws. Even that size, they'll have
Yeah.
claws that'll
Yeah.
filled with bacteria and everything
Yeah.
in there. But
To a 10-year-old or 11. Yeah.
so my dad, he growing at an orphanage, my mom always overcooked stuff. Like, dude, when we had pork chops,
They'd be pork jerky,
like
breaded pork jerky. Anybody want more pork jerky? Spread it. Here, put some butter on it. Becky said so.
Just in my beef vegetable soup.
That's right. That's right. Everybody, we had tons of gravy.
Mom,
Always.
can you pass the butter boat?
Wait, one question about butter. Say you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Do you butter your bread?
Who does that?
I've had
No.
peanut butter and butter
What
sandwiches.
are you? You are a mental patient.
You
What-
butter one side, the side that you're putting the peanut butter on, and with the butter.
That's
mixed it-
insane.
No,
It's good.
No.
It's really good.
No.
it
it's,
makes the peanut butter even better tasting. Butter makes everything better.
True story. It's the
But-
other white
Does
meat.
she wake up in the
That's
middle of the
all.
night like
Yeah,
going,
I don't even put it on my mashed potatoes. He does. He
I
puts
put
a lot.
butter on my mashed
I don't
potatoes.
put the mashed potatoes are so good they don't need butter.
You mix it in. You mix it in with it. The sour cream within it too. You mix it mashed potatoes with sour cream.
We buy the pre-made mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
the Bob
so
Evans.
It's
So
a
do
pain in the
I,
ass
yeah.
to make homemade.
I love the homemade ones too. I do.
but I
the Bob
would,
Evans are
I
real
would
close,
add
though.
some sour cream if I was making homemade.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, not
Yeah.
sour cream.
Well,
Cream cheese.
No, condensed milk. Condensed milk instead.
All right.
well, my dad. What it is my mom always overcooked meats because she had a fear
Food poisoning.
of food poisoning.
I get it.
Which I get. So
I get it. That's why I had to get a thermometer, a meat thermometer.
Now, I never do medium rare steaks. I always like a medium. You know, that way I
do
know.
a medium well.
Okay, then medium well is brown all
Too
the way
well.
through.
No, well is brown all the way through. Medium well is just a little pink.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a tip.
Yeah.
See, I like what did I say? Medium. So there's a little. That's when I can look at it and see that there's a little bit of pink inside, just a little bit. The rest is all cooked. So it's fine. It's fine then.
Just a little.
So I don't need it. You do it enough times. Even Monk showed me this hand touch thing where you can know how a medium compared to like well done and
Yeah, or you could just look at the temperature and go, oh,
right.
And they have them like digital, so you don't even have to go
I have an
outside.
app on my phone, so it just does it. Yeah.
So the internet goes down and you're like, oh my god, my steak's
It's
overcooked.
Bluetooth, not an app.
Is it?
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Anyhow.
so my dad after a while didn't like. He just he didn't go out. The weather he wouldn't cook in.
I grill all winter long.
I know. So do I. I'll go out there. I use this
In my garage.
I'll actually lay over the grill.
Well, it's warmer than your house because you don't have heat here in the pit of despair. So
That's why we have a lot of blankets.
Lot of blankets,
Everybody
a lot of-
walks around the house with blankets on.
like a lot of times, your pork chop jerky will actually keep you warm all night. It holds the heat. It's the special breading.
It's like charcoal.
Oh, you were talking about the George Foreman real quick?
Yeah, which I'm going to get to. I'm about to hit it. Yeah.
Makes awesome bacon.
Really?
It-
See, that's where it came into it. Was my mom would she said, well, since my dad didn't like going out, she had like the big one. She had all
Yeah, well,
different
she had 11 kids.
right?
Big old drip tray.
Yes.
Drip,
doing the
that-
George-
And
that
every
big was
time
a-
you go pull it out, where's the tray?
the goddamn trays, which you always lose.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the
You
thing.
find it.
That so
but
when
it took a
we got to
minute.
the point where we were putting like a tray, like a baking tray, and just cook
Yeah.
on the baking tray with the George. But the thing was, then all of a sudden you start realizing, oh, your meter is going up because the thing uses like 8,000 watts of power.
You can grill bacon. I highly recommend grilling bacon. And then brushing it with real maple syrup.
Yeah, but you have
Candied
that little
bacon.
you have that like sheet thing that goes over top of your grill that you put it on. Because
No, I
otherwise,
put
it
it right on
goes-
I put it right on the grates.
Yeah, that goes over the flames. So the flames aren't coming up and hitting your food, and then the grates above that. That's why you get such even heat distribution, because it heats up the.
yeah, but doesn't it fall through the?
How about if you do
No.
your bacon the other way? It doesn't go with the lines, Ed. It goes across the lines.
That's what I'm saying. But
No, it will not
It
fall.
shrinks. It goes. Wait. Just right,
I'm telling you,
right
you
in.
get minimum shrinkage on a grill.
Really?
Yes,
I'll have to try that.
I'm telling you.
I
Right,
doubt
with your
you, sir.
wiener.
Now,
Yeah.
do you have a
Minimum
thick? Do you get
shrinkage.
thick cut?
I just
bacon
go to
too?
Polanski's and get whatever bacon they got.
They have sitting there.
Yeah.
But thick cut's better, especially if you're making it candied.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't eat a lot of bacon too much anymore, but I'll eat the shit out of some candied bacon.
Do you? Yeah. No. All you're doing is you're just
brushing
putting.
it with maple syrup.
That's it, right?
And
He
it's
does it. Don't
so
look at me.
Fucking good. So good.
I don't. My food doesn't usually come out very well.
She can't cook.
Really, you're not a good cook.
Oh, and I called you out on the last show, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
listen to it if you haven't listened to
Oh,
it.
I
So-
heard.
So what about the dishwasher?
That's
Yeah.
the one. Oh my goodness.
And about a certain someone at a party with.
Oh, we did. You
I
heard
felt
what I said
bad.
I said about the dishwasher in the same show? I thought that was last week.
What'd you say?
I was talking about how we have more dishes in our sink now with a
Oh.
dishwasher than when we didn't have a dishwasher.
So
Right. No, I think she's. Let me. It was funny. So
anyhow.
what happened was we had the George Foreman grill, so we would grill in the house a lot. So my mom ended up buying this.
What the hell is that? A mini George
is that
Foreman?
a hamburger maker?
Is that a
You can
Like a single
do.
burger?
Yeah, you can
oh, is
do.
that a burger press?
No, it's not a burger press. You can
It's a
do,
burger cooker?
You can do individual burgers, or you can do like
Egg? A poached egg?
poached egg?
not a poached
Egg McMuffin egg?
Egg McMuffin egg. You do the egg McMuffin with the on top of it, and all in one unit. So yeah,
That's amazing, Ed. That's the biggest waste of money ever. It doesn't look like it got a lot of use.
How many times did it get used? Like 2
I've
times?
never used it because I like making eggs.
Yeah, I'm like, that thing has not been used.
It's never been used. And here's the thing: I didn't like it because when you put the egg in there, it leaks out the bottom.
yeah.
You're like, it's so good, Mom. And it has nuts on it and everything.
Yeah, that's a lot of work for
It's a lot of work.
and the cleanup would be probably horrible.
Yes.
You need to like donate that thing. Just get it out.
It has literally been I have never used it, but I thought, well, maybe I should try it.
Let's try it on the show. We'll do a video.
We could.
A mini video.
We could, or just do a mini video and then just.
Yeah.
I'll edit it in.
Make the egg in there and make eggs Benedict.
I never understood
I
that.
love
I love it.
It's a hollandaise sauce that's on it, right? Is that what it
It's
is?
a type of it's a
It's a
Yoki
cheese sauce.
Is it
yeah.
cheese?
But it's
It's
I thought it was like a
like
Yoki.
like I don't know if
It's like a
well
cheese sauce.
the egg is supposed to be undercooked, so you do have a runny center.
I like that.
I do too.
Look how old it is. Or it never been used.
That's what
Still
she
has
said.
the.
There you go. I
plug-
know it's never
the
been
plug
used.
protector on it.
But I'm not sure what's in hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise
I
sauce,
don't
yeah.
even know what type of cheese is in there.
Is it cheese
It's
though?
beer cheese.
Yeah.
Start your day off right.
Cheese with cheese.
Like it seems like
whiz.
it might have mustard in it, which just
Mustard?
it could be completely wrong.
No.
But that's the little bit of flavor.
I thought
It's got
it
a
was
zing.
Yoki. Yeah, it does.
It's got a zing,
It's
but
got something in it.
every place that makes it's different. Some's
Probably
not so good.
jizz.
Some's is really Ziggy's is good.
It's,
I like Ziggy's.
That's the zing.
Ziggy's has a hollandaise sauce.
They got it.
Oh yeah,
Ziggy's got good eggs
if
Benedict.
he goes to breakfast,
You go on Sundays, don't you?
Depends. Saturdays.
Yeah, I got to get up there one of these days and have
I don't
breakfast
go
with
up.
you.
He does.
Yeah.
See, my only
But
fear
sometimes
is
he'll bring me home eggs.
I'll get her carry out. so
it'll
I
affect
have-
me. That's why I don't want it.
I get
But they
it.
had the crispy little potatoes.
They got the yeah.
They also have
That was
hash browns
great.
too.
So let's move on to number one.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That was. Oh yeah. Wait,
So there's a lot of people out there. Well, not a lot, but there are people out there that wait to have sex. Till they get married.
yeah, we were talking about the. Here's my thing. Go ahead.
And so I read an article of this woman
Oh boy,
who
I know where you're gonna go.
She got married to this guy,
Yes.
and on
See,
their
it's
wedding
so
night,
tough.
and now they waited, and on their wedding night, she found out that he had a micro penis.
On their wedding night.
Yeah, on their wedding night, she
What
found out
exactly
he
is the classification of a micropenis?
had. My guess is mushroom cap, or they're small. Look up micro. Can you look up micro
Where's
penis?
a pen? I'll draw you one.
Life size micro penis. Dude, they're super small. Look it up.
I'm gonna do it on my
Look
phone.
up
Like
images.
seriously, say this is your groin area,
Yeah.
and like the one I saw, I'm not
you
lying.
saw one?
Yeah,
Well, you Googled it.
No. Oh, did you Google it or you saw one in
I
person?
couldn't
It was like
remember the
literally-
balls, but I'm not lying.
It was like literally an inch and a half boner.
It's a large clitoris, an extra large clitoris.
It says here, micropenis is typically diagnosed at birth. The condition can be caused by irregular hormone levels during the third trimester of pregnancy. It's rare, fewer than 200,000 U.S. cases.
That's a lot. If there's 50 states, 200,000 into 50 states, you do the math. There's a bunch of micropenises running around out there.
I guess I'm fortunate because
When I first saw one, like I thought I knew.
You keep saying someone.
She Googled it.
Okay.
When I sure
You're
Don't look at me. I was like,
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about that Jamaica, way back on
oh
the beach.
yeah, when we went to that nude beach.
No, not even the nude beach. It was the where was that? Punta Cana. Sorry.
Oh,
Was it hedonism or something? You were like,
No. This
Punta
was
Cana.
just a regular resort, and a lot of the European tourists tend to wear the
Speedos.
Yeah,
Speedos.
Speedon'ts.
Yeah.
And we were like, and he's just standing there. This guy, I think he was German, and we were all like, I mean. He looked almost smooth, but then I've actually seen actual.
He was like a
pictures
Ken
of-
doll.
Did you
Yeah.
did you Google
But I
it
have
yet?
seen
and
actual pictures
said-
of micropenises, and I'm
Did you
surprised
do images?
haven't.
No, I didn't do images. But
Do
it
images.
Says, it says the
Do it.
penile length of at least 2.5 standard inches.
So there you go. Your boner's 2.5 inches.
Okay, I'm bringing up some images. Oh, look at
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah, it looks like a mushroom cap.
look at this, and they're pulling on it.
He's trying to stretch that bitch.
Yeah, they're
Doesn't it look like a middle finger and those are knuckles?
wow.
Like he's going like this.
Yeah. Oh wow. And the guy's pulling on it, and it's up to 2 inches.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey, big spender!
You gotta feel bad.
So anyhow, yeah, she was like pissed off that he didn't divulge this information prior to marrying her.
That's what you know.
And on one hand, you're like, well, you married him because you loved him. On the other hand, he's
See, that's one thing
he's got his own moose knuckle.
that's a big thing to.
No, it's not a big thing.
Well-
Ha! See what I did there?
okay. Good. I see the angle she was going with. My thoughts are this. I'm from the belief. I think that
Penis size is everything.
no.
You're saying you want to be
gotta use
actually
the mic.
whacked in the face with it.
You got to use a microphone for that.
Oh yeah, sorry. But so my thing is this. I'm not saying sleep around. However,
You're saying play the field a little bit
Play
to
the- play
see
the field.
which brand you like.
yeah, I even though it's
So which penis did you like? Is that where you're going with this?
not even near it. No,
I wasn't trying to read
my
into
thing
things.
is my thing is before I couldn't get married without test driving.
Fornicate, I get you don't want to. I get what you're saying.
I think you should live together first.
Really?
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh
See,
yeah.
Do you think that I know people? I'm not disagreeing with you. I think, but a lot of people would say, hey, that's part of making the marriage work is living together.
Well, if you can make it to the marriage after living together,
I agree.
You got it.
I agree because
Yeah, why-
Why go through all the trouble? Just
Yeah, because just for how things are today, the financial part and just
well,
yeah.
not only that, I've seen. I don't take it to heart.
But you watch a lot of porn.
Oh, I do, but
Not marriage porn.
they have.
I wonder if that's a category on Pornhub. Marriage porn. Couples that got married and made a porn.
They probably have it. They probably do.
It's everyone that was makeup sex because they're always fighting.
And she's got her boyfriend with her all the time.
Right.
It
I
just,
never fight with Jerry.
no. So what happened is I. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, I'll be fine.
That my thing is this. That you have to ahead of time because maybe you want to experience certain things in the marriage and she doesn't.
I know what you're saying.
Maybe you like certain things.
Like pegging. I thought you were into that. I didn't know.
Who isn't?
You just That's an alley. You didn't even hesitate. You drove 4x4 mode, right? Look at him laughing at me. 4x4 mode, right?
It might be Ed Peg and money.
It's like,
Do all the guys call you Peggy? Do your girlfriend's friends look at you? Peggy.
That's right. I'm sitting around just going, when is it my turn? You know, no. So I think you have to, because if you
might not be sexually compatible.
I'll just use I'll be the guy, I'll go right to the easy one. Say you like blowjobs and she doesn't like giving blowjobs. And you say, I really enjoy that. You really enjoy me doing it to you. I want it reciprocated. And she says, no. That might somewhere, I'll be the first. Do you know what? Not a joke. I had a relationship that I was ready to end because the girl didn't want to do that. And my thing was with her is I said,
you did it to her, but she wouldn't do it to you.
Yes. And the fact that I said, hey, look, if we're going to I don't date people just for a weekend. And
you're looking for a potential life partner.
Right. If you're good, right. What's the purpose of dating? Other than saying, I'm dating you. When you dated Lovey Beck, you didn't say, hey, look, let's date for a little bit and I'm going to break up with you probably.
I got about a week and a half before I am done.
He's been done for a long time.
I've checked out years ago.
Do you know what's the worst? She said it with a complete straight face. That's the worst.
We're done. This thing's over.
You don't even hesitate. Can I tell you this too? I'm going to go back to this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You. The first time I met you, I swear to you, this is
when did you meet her for the first time?
He's in the grocery store, right?
No. This is going to be horrible, and I don't mean it that way. I was at Chuck our whole life, and then I was at his bachelor party. The first time I met her, you brought her to a class reunion.
Oh yeah.
I'll describe it now.
It was you, Big Tall Dan.
Yeah, my mind.
It was at
DeLuca's place in the park.
Now, yeah, DeLuca's.
You thought I was weird, right? Everybody thinks I'm weird.
No, you're going to listen.
Just fine.
No, not at all. No, shame on you. No, not at all.
I think you're weird.
This was the crazy part. Did she ever meet Big Dan?
No, she's never met Dan.
One of our.
She might have at the reunion.
Okay.
But if that was it, that was it.
That was it. Okay.
Because I haven't seen Dan since then, probably.
And the first time I met you, and no, it's not meant in any bad way. Love you, you're a great lady. So when
for the most part.
And again, my mind was so skewed. That class reunion we went to, for the audience out there, hand to God, I went with Big Dan. He said, I was engaged at the time and he was married. He said, let the wives go. He said, because they're not going to enjoy coming to reunion because they're not going to meet, they don't know half. Now you knew half of the people.
Knew all the people I hung out with.
That's different.
Yeah.
But so Big Dan said, let the wives go. Give them $50, $100. Let them go out.
Yeah, right. I get it.
So I said, that was our maybe 20th, something like that. About the 20, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
So he says, you give them $50, $100, let them go out a piece, they'll go out together and they'll go out. And I brought,
back then though, $100 to get you.
Hell yeah.
$100
dinner, drinks, whatever.
Yeah. And so I literally, hand to God, when I went there with Big Dan, I brought $500 for bail money because I said, Dan, how's this going to go? That's not a joke. I said, how's this going to go? He goes, we're going to get into a fight. And I'm like, okay, I got 500 extra bucks.
Really? He said that?
Hand to God.
Who was he looking for? Who was he, or can't you say?
I can't say right now.
Do I know said person?
I'm sure,
Yeah, we graduated with him. Our class had like 200 people in it, so I probably know him.
Did we? I thought we had.
It was small.
I thought it was like a
350.
Yeah,
at tops.
250.
You gave that old Agnes about a 350. I was so scared.
When we went there, so I said, hand to God. I said, Dan, Big Dan. I said, I got $500 extra for bail money because he said we're going to get into a fight. What's that?
Big Dan.
Big Dan. I'm like, oh God.
I haven't seen that guy in forever. I know. I always liked that guy.
I know. I'm like, God, I'm going to get into a fight. We're whatever we were, 40 or whatever, some age in our 40s.
No, our 20 year would be 18, 28, 20,
38 years old.
Well, you 40 because you flunked 4 times. So kindergarten was tough on you.
It was the worst. They kept holding me back. My teacher had a thing for me.
So what did you think of me?
No. So what happened is we were there, and I was with Big Dan, and we look over. We got stuck because everybody kind of
clicked. Cliques got back together.
All the cliques got back together.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking to you, and I was going to go sit with you, and I was standing at the bar with Ringus, and I said, "Hey,
let's go grab some seats.
Let's go grab." I said, "Ringus, it was me, Big Dan. We're at the bar, the bar with Ringus, and Jenks was there. He was there, and he said, we're sitting over at that table." I go, "Cool." Next thing you know, I go over and I'm going, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not enough chairs for
right.
us.
They didn't have enough tables.
They didn't.
They really didn't, because we had to sit with people that I
didn't quite associate with.
Right. Not that I had any.
I
ill
barely
feelings to-
was this at where was this one at?
DeLuca's place in the park. But this, when I first met you, that and don't take offense.
I won't.
Because I didn't say it. Big Dan did. And we're sitting there. And I want to say, I know he's going to tell me Ringus, but I swear you had like a black shirt with flames on it.
I had a blue shirt with Betty Page on it.
Did Ringus have the shirt with
Byron did.
God damn it. See, I knew, my mind slapped you
How
into
do
that
you
shirt.
remember what Byron was wearing?
I just saw the pictures not that long ago.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
some sort of memory.
I don't remember going to.
Yeah.
You were there. Right. Yeah. It's okay. So that shirt is accurate.
Yeah,
At least I'm that. So, because he was sitting to my right and where I was sitting, and Big Dan was there, and you came over, and because we were talking at the bar and everything, and you said, "Hey, this is my wife, Becky," and I said,
I hate that. Becky. Hate it. Anyway, go ahead.
And don't take offense to this. Because it was funny. I was laughing the whole time. We're sitting there, and I sit down. Everybody at the table agreed with Big Dan, too. It was funny because we're sitting there, and you look very pretty. You had jet black hair.
Yeah.
You had jet black hair with and you were gassy.
Very hair dye made her gassy. Who was all at your table?
A guy named Jay. He's short. His
him.
name's
Hung out with
Jay.
Keith?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Not that Jay. Not the motorcycle rider Jay.
The cross country runner Jay?
Yes.
Okay.
Cross country runner. The other guy named Dan, who became a teacher. He was there. Big, tall. Last name sounds like Barnes.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He was there. I want to say Jenks sat at our table. I want to say he did. That was over there. But this is the funny part. So when he introduced you to us, and you had on like a mini skirt or a shorter skirt.
She never wears skirts.
I could have sworn
She
you
had
were-
on jeans. She never wears skirts.
I don't know. My mind was that,
Yeah.
but he introduced you to us, and Big Dan was there, and he was in a mood, all right, because he wanted to fight. Big Dan wanted to fight, and I was expecting everything out of his mouth was just 11. So he said, Chuck, how you doing? He said, "Oh, yeah, this is my wife, Becky. How you doing, Becky? How you doing, Becky?" You guys turned around and moved, and Big Dan goes, "Did he marry a hooker?"
Yes, I did, Dan.
Yes,
I did.
What? He goes, "Dude, he brought a stripper or something to the thing to impress everybody, didn't he?" And I go, "Hey, it's Chuck. Who knows?
You never know what you're going to get with me.
You never know with Chuck, So I thought, so as we sat down, and Big Dan starts talking, and we're talking about it, and the other guys at the table heard, and they go, "Dude, we thought the same thing. Is she a stripper?" And I go,
Yes!
Look, and it's like, so everybody,
Or hairdresser, one of the two.
right? Going around, so everybody.
Now, wait.
thought- and then don't take offense to it.
No, I don't.
Because you look, not that you don't look pretty, you're just as pretty then with the straight black hair, but it caught. Because look at the Gila monsters these guys were married to.
Fair enough.
And you got to come up with a pretty lady, and that's when they were like, "This guy's here to show us how he brought a stripper." That's what it was. Cause, not that you're not pretty then, but take 20 years off of anybody.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say, Ed?
Yeah, where are you going with this?
No, I'm just saying.
Where are you going
We
with
were
this, Ed?
20 years muscular. You were 20 years muscular. Everybody looked
Never.
good then. You didn't look good at 38. Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and go, "What the hell happened to me?" I say that every
Not me.
Daily.
Well, actually, I'm like, what the
Daily.
hell happened? How did you get so fucking good looking?
Oh, I didn't say that. I thought you were going to agree with
But-
me and say, "Go ahead."
Speaking of,
Yes, you're okay.
Okay.
And it's not. He said
No.
that. We were just like,
Now, I have
Cookie
something
Bros.
that's somewhat relatable to that.
I think Arangus even egged us on. I think he
Fucking right. And he's the one that
He
knew
knew.
she wasn't.
Yeah, Cherokee.
right. But,
But,
I'm sorry.
I used to, when I was working 2 jobs, I worked part-time at a comic book shop.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay, nice.
And I did window paintings for them and painted figures and blah, blah, blah.
You're like, there's a dragon figure.
Yeah, the figurines.
So I'm in there painting away one time, and this guy comes up, and it's later at night. Sorry, my nose has been itching all
That's
night.
right.
And he comes up behind me, and he's like, I was sitting up on,
Like a stool or something.
no, like if you would have a display in a window, so it's like
Oh, yeah,
this
like a-
high in
yeah,
the window, yeah,
like
it's
a
like a
bench.
stage, like a
Yeah.
mini little stage or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So anyway, I'm sitting up there or sitting on a stool up there, and I'm painting. Sorry, and I hear this guy behind me. He's like, I just want to tell you that you looked really hot in that skirt the other night. And I was like, I turned around. I go, are you talking to me?
Are
He's
you
like,
talking to me?
yeah, I'm like, are you
You
talking
must
to me?
be talking to me. 'Cause there ain't nobody else here.
He's like, yeah. He goes, you looked really good that night. And I'm like, I haven't been out anywhere.
Right, yeah,
I
what are you
said,
talking about?
Yeah, and I don't wear skirts
So he
hardly
thought
ever.
you were.
Somebody
Someone
else.
else. So I'm like,
Do you get that a lot?
no.
No.
So then I'm like, okay. And I tell him when I get home, I go, this dude said, whatever. All right, whatever. I'll be damned if maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 days after that, I get a letter
In the mail.
in the mail. And this is way, were we married?
In the mail?
Were we
Yeah,
in the
we were
mail. This
married.
was way,
Yeah.
yeah. This is when we had our apartment.
Yeah,
So-
we were married.
I get a letter with some photographs of which I couldn't barely see the photographs because the girl took pictures of herself in the mirror. So there was a big flash, thing.
Before the selfie craze?
Yeah.
And she said, hi, my name is so-and-so. I've been mistaken for you for years. And I wonder, and she's a stripper.
Yep.
It's right there,
Yep.
see?
And here's Becky just painting
I don't
pictures
think
of
I'm
dragon
anything like
figures.
her. I'm like, and I see pictures of her and I'm like, that doesn't look like me.
Didn't you
That
ever
doesn't
think
look like
anything?
me.
Chuck plays that song, I'm in love with a stripper at home. Didn't you get the
And
hint?
then it never occurred to me when I was working and made tips. I worked in a salon.
Right. Yeah.
So-
making tips.
Yeah,
Wink.
you would always have,
Singles.
5s and 1s and this and that. So I was paying for something sometime,
And
and someone,
singles.
yeah, and someone's like, "Oh, are you a stripper?" And I was like, "No," and I'm like, "Not there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
If I knew what I know now,
Yes.
and
I'd be a stripper. Or he'd be a
25 years
stripper.
ago,
I would be the biggest whore ever.
I would be hell yeah,
I
I'd
would
be a stripper.
a huge
It'd be
whore.
it'd be longer than 25 years ago, but I would. Hell yeah, as long as you got a good head about your shoulders and
Yeah.
pay attention to your money and don't fall into the other bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, someone said, "Oh, are you a stripper?" And I'm like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, I never thought about that. Always having a stack of."
She just thought about being a
It
stripper.
didn't know about.
Oh.
No, I mean that someone
I
would
could have
think.
been a stripper.
No, that somebody thought I was by carrying around a bunch of 1s and 5s and whatnot. I was
Yes.
like, "Oh no, okay."
Yeah. It'd be.
She had an epiphany.
I could have been a stripper.
My daddy loved me too much, so I couldn't become a stripper.
I know we're over, dude.
Are we?
Yeah, we can
Oh
keep
my god,
going.
we got the one subject.
I was like,
That's all right. We can keep going if you want, but yeah, we're good. I know we're on for the audience. We're going to be leaving you with Nefex's song. This is our calling. It's a real good song. I like it. So check it out again.
Maybe we'll see how it works out. And
Yeah, let's see what's just an idea, kicking it around.
I would edit this out because somebody that's listening could fucking buy it.
You're going to see a skip in the video and you wondered what it was. It's because one of you guys are going to steal my idea and we took it out. So anyways, audience member, you will listen to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. Normally listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya. Married to a stripper.
Later, nerd.
No, you got to say,
Married to a nerd.
Chuck Dick.
you're married to a stripper. Did you say that?
That's not
God.
married to a nerd.
Oh, God, that's funny.
More
And
nerd than
our
stripper.
special guest, the lovely Beck. I'm glad you to come back. This is funny. And you got to do a promo for me one of these days. Even if you just record you doing that promo. I'll give you the script too, and you can do a promo for me at your convenience.
Sure.
Look at the look at her face. Check out all the things. Like, share, subscribe. Tell 2 friends. Thank you for all the things you do. And again, if you want your products mentioned, anything mentioned,
if you just want to join us, let us know.
Yeah, you want to come on via Zoom, something like that. Let us know. We'll get you on the show. So, audience members, thank you.
And if you're a stripper,
and
you need to do a Christmas special again with everybody.
It's funny. Jeffrey Street asked me the same thing, and he's running for council. Won't say his name right now. He's running for council. He mentioned he'd like to come on the show too. It's one of our fans that listens, and now he's running for council because he got tired of being screwed over in his area. He says, I'm running for council, and he's going to move on from there. So he wants to come on. Audience member, thank you for all the things you do. Don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere, and always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here. Let me go all the way to the end. There you go.
So we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. I hope you're ready for battle. You better get on the saddle. We got some demons to tackle. Yeah. We about to put on a show. These haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole. And they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go all out. The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must have had. Represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.